What's good, YouTube? It's your boy King Rose back again with another video classic. And today, people, I want to talk about triple B's and the state of the Ball family. Now, as we all know, LiAngelo got caught over there shoplifting with a couple of his UCLA teammates. And basically, what happened from that is LiAngelo lost the scholarship for UCLA. President Trump got involved. President Trump felt like they being ungrateful because they didn't apologize. LeVar kind of taking a stance like, you only went over there because you was going over there, and the only reason why you did that is because you was going over there. It wasn't out of the kindness of your heart. Granted, I do feel like LeVar and them should have, thanked and been extremely grateful towards President Trump, because President Trump provided your son who could have spent maximum 10 years. Like, we don't know Chinese laws like how we know American laws. American laws, stealing, slap on the wrist, you're LiAngelo Ball. China, they don't give a fuck who you are. You're not Kobe Bryant. You're not Yao Ming. So, nigga, yeah. You might go down. Now, the one thing to me that made the situation so sticky is LaMelo getting pulled out of high school because of the Chino Hills situation. Now, I do feel like LeVar Ball has really no place in the coaching and the running of the talent for your team. Because at the end of the day, like, LeVar Ball, LeVar only going to do what LeVar can do. So we need to really be conscious of the fact that LeVar Ball was able to get his sons to the point of UCLA, to the point of the Lakers. We're not talking about developing, nourishing, and making talent your own. So I think we don't need to worry about, pushing LaMelo and LiAngelo out of the situation they were in. Chino Hills would have been good for LaMelo to be the man, to be the only man. Same thing with LiAngelo, to actually play for an organization like UCLA and be the man on campus where he's getting all the girls. He got a Ferrari, but they're playing in Lithuania now. Now, I'm not going to be totally like down on the situation for them going to Lithuania, because it is players who played in overseas situations, Terrence Ferguson, Brandon Jennings, and they was able to come over and play in the NBA and make an impact, and also just, be good. You know what I'm saying? So I understand the point of view in going over there. I think it's genius for the brand. Now, if you want to tell me that LiAngelo is going to be more so like a brand ambassador, sort of like Empire. Charlamagne made a great point. He said LiAngelo might be Andre from Empire, where you have Hakeem, who is pretty much, we know, LaMelo, and Lonzo is Jamal, the star, the without a doubt star. And just a side note, everybody stop saying Lonzo's a bust, okay? Lonzo's averaging 10, 7, and 7. Okay, for rebounds and assists, he's doing perfect. He's actually exceeding what a rookie, what a point guard is doing in that aspect. The point of scoring just comes with being more comfortable. And then everybody just got to sit back and think about this. If I'm Lonzo Ball, and I've been a fan of all these guys since forever, playing them on 2K forever. I wanted to be just like LeBron, all these guys forever. Theoretically, you're going to be a bit starstruck when you first play these guys. When you first see KD, when you first play Steph, when you first play Pat Bev, when you first see Blake, when you first see LeBron, when you first see Wade, when you first see PG, Russ, Melo. When you first see these guys, you're going to be starstruck because these are idols of yours. You wanted to be just like these guys. You wanted to play with these guys. You looked up to these guys. So when it comes to shooting the ball and just being efficient and all that stuff, I think we all need to chill on Lonzo for that, because Lonzo's all right. You know what I'm saying? He's doing good for a rookie. Now, the thing that we do need to worry about, and the thing that we do need to all watch out for, is, simply put, LiAngelo LaMelo's big baller brand impact overseas. Now, I think it's good for LiAngelo LaMelo if they can go over there, get the dropping buckets, have a 40-point game, 30-point game, you know what I'm saying, razzle dazzle with the finesse handle. You know what I'm saying? If they can bring some Chino Hills to that Lithuanian basketball team, If they can do that and get Big Baller Brand popping over there in Lithuania, that's all you really need. Because it's just like hip hop culture. Now, record sales don't matter as much in the hip hop game anymore, because you have streaming services, you have YouTube, you have places where people can play your music billions and trillions of times without actually paying for an album. iTunes, Tidal, those streaming services where you can pay for a CD, listen to the whole thing. And or just like iTunes, you can just buy one song for 99 cents and that's the song that you rock to. So my whole thing is simply put like this, okay? LiAngelo and LaMelo can change the game for Big Baller Brand. Like right now, everybody kind of feel a certain type of way about Lonzo. Like some people feel like he's a bust. Some people feel like he's handling the pressure well. Some people think he's actually playing well. Me personally, I think Lonzo's doing his thing. Like if it wasn't for Ben Simmons, Lonzo probably would be the Rookie of the Year. You know what I'm saying? Theoretically, he would. I mean, even though Kuzma's balling, if you look at Lonzo's numbers, contributing that to winning, I figure they'll be a 30-win team. And they might not make the playoffs, but hey, if they're not the worst team in the Western Conference with a bunch of young kids led by Lonzo Ball, give Lonzo, I say, 3 to 4 years, and Lonzo's going to be 17, 10, 8, damn near Russell Westbrook numbers. You know, him and Ben Simmons is going to battle for stat sheet stuffers like how Russ and James Harden is right now. But back onto the point, LaMelo and LiAngelo, if they could bring that swag over there to the Triple Bs and get people over there in Lithuania wearing the Triple Bs, like I already see a lot of us joining the movement. DJ Envy was wearing the Triple B hat when he was interviewing Lonzo. Me staying in Detroit, I done seen a couple Triple B hats. I'm actually thinking about ordering me a Triple B hat just to show my support, because at the end of the day, LeVar Ball is doing something that everybody should do. Think about if LeBron James would have came out like this and his mom was like, yeah, let's start my son's own brand. We're going to call this the Crowns or the Triple Crowns or whatever we wanted to call it. If LeBron would have came out with that compared to how LeBron James' career came out, LeBron James would be a quadrillion billionaire playing in the league right now. He would be a quadrillionaire just off that. So I want to see LeVar win just so NBA players can take it more into their hands. Like we see LeBron James and Dwayne Wade's sons are coming up, although they're already going to be rich. If LeVar Ball and the Ball kids can pull this off and not even just make it to the league, but to make the Triple B's international, which I think LeVar's thinking, was sending LiAngelo and LaMelo over there to Lithuania. Because what happens? You send those kids over there, kids start to emulate and want to play like LaMelo, LiAngelo. They start buying the gear. Next thing you know it, it's already in Europe, so it's going to start to spread. America already knows about it. It's going to spread to Mexico. It's going to spread to Africa. It's going to spread to Espanol, China, Japan, all over the country. Next thing you know it, Triple B's is a brand name, which already sounds like a brand name. So my thing is, everybody pump your brakes on Lonzo, pump your brakes on LeVar, pump your brakes on LaMelo, LiAngelo. I don't agree with the fact that he did take those kids out of school and robbed them of that experience of just being normal until you bolster yourself into this superstar life, which is Lonzo. But I also think that it's a science to the madness, because at the end of the day, if LiAngelo and LaMelo can go over there and make an impact, and Triple B's becomes a sighting over there, they won. Because we all come to the point where we say LiAngelo is not pretty much a pro NBA player, so he's going to be a brand ambassador for Triple B's. And we're looking at it for the standpoint that Zoe is going to be an all-star at the least, superstar, well not superstar, a star, an A- player at the least. And we're going to say LaMelo has the opportunity to be an A- player too. He can make the league too. So LaMelo, who's going to possibly give us 2 years overseas, and LiAngelo, who's possibly going to give us a year and a half, maybe 2, they can blow that brand up. LaMelo can make the league. You have a Laker. LaMelo probably get drafted to another big name, maybe Philly, maybe Boston, maybe, no, you never know. But that's it, you guys. You know what I'm saying? I just want to say, other than that, I'm going to hit y'all with some more heat. You know what I'm saying? I've been paying attention. Joel Embiid, OKC struggles, you know what I'm saying? The Warriors without Steph Curry. But that's gonna be it. I kind of want to talk about the Bulls because, I want to see those guys win. And we also want to see those guys win, because for black men, especially black men, this system wants to tear us apart. And to see LeVar Ball with a white wife be able to nurture 3 young men and get them to a point where they had the scholarship. Get them to the point where they're in the NBA. Get them to the point where they can even sign and make money to play ball as high schoolers. LeVar Ball, salute.